I wouldn't mind being ageless, but I don't know if I would like to be immortal. Yeah, this opens a kind of warm of questions.
By age, I don't think Israeli have already succeeded to do an experimentation to elder people that they successfully reduce their age by 25 years old. So
Yeah, I saw that.
let's say like you have 65 now. They all they did was putting those people in the tube of clean oxygen and letting them breathing there in 1 week. And what happened to them is that they becomes 25 years old younger. So that's
It's
a
crazy.
good thing. So that's maybe many scientists have been talking about it. It's maybe in the whole era, people have been living like for 250 years because the density of the air was so thin and the air was like less polluted.
Yeah,
And that's the question. Here we are talking scientists and most of engineers took this way of moving our brain to the machine and living our body as human is because this planet we are living in have less chance to survive. So in order for us as species to survive is to move into another planet. And those other planet, our body cannot handle it because of radioactivity and all the things. So that's why they are working harder to put our consciousness somewhere because all the dinosaurs and other creatures disappeared before because they didn't store their consciousness somewhere. And if some meteorite like destroy this earth and we are gone, nobody would ever know that we existed. But we have like Microsoft are trying to create those type of hard drive who can never be destroyed and can be bored and all those things. But if all the civilization born again, it takes billions of years and trying to read that data and
yeah.
the big losses. So that's why I think we all should embrace this way of things and
But when somebody becomes a criminal,
yeah.
let's say that people don't die anymore. Let me ask questions as they come. If somebody becomes a criminal, like Hitler level criminal, and people don't die anymore because your brains are stored, whatever, what do? Is like the punishment is you stay in a cell, you stay in VR, you stay just turned off for 1,000 years, and you get in re-education or whatever, or you are just erased.
I don't think China as a nation have that is the most example of the society driven by the AI. Because in China, almost all civilians, as citizens, have a AI eyes on them, like camera watching
Mm-hmm.
out what you are doing out in the street and all you are doing, and you have your point, all right, in China.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
those points go up when you do good and go down when you do bad things.
I would have a lot of points.
Yeah. That's good for you. But I don't think if our body or our consciousness move to a cybernetic body, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't think it will be erasable, is it will be a better way for you to be removed. And yeah, that's it. If your point go less, down, 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 then you may have no connection anymore, and your body can do anything, and you are gone. That's it. I do think for me it will work like that. like in China now. And if you do bad thing in China, you can't even buy a ticket to take a train. You are
I
whipped
believe
out from
that
the society.
I believe that if we were in Zaire in the 70s right now, you would be a dictator. That's what I think.
Why will I be that?
He's like, yeah, you don't have no more points, and then you see, yeah, you just stop moving, like he was like, yo. My father told me that he didn't want to have a cell phone in the 90s. He just had it because of a job. And now there's no one that don't have a cell phone. Listen, we are cyborgs already. We are. It is what it is. Let me see the rest.
And I don't know. Almost every
He's not
country.
sleepy. I mean, yeah, it's 3 a.m. What time it is out there?
It's free here too in Sweden.
Don't worry. He's gonna survive another 30 minutes. Don't worry, guys.
No, I'm here. I'm not sleepy at all. Yeah, but you can see China are driving those type of AI a little bit harder. But almost every country in the world who call themselves as a
Them,
civilized society have
they're doing
those
the
type
same
of
thing.
points,
Yep.
directly or indirectly. You have
Yep.
credit score in the United States. You have those things even in the UK, and that's
Yep.
it. We are
Yeah.
already in.
Listen, everybody's acting like China and pretending that they don't. That's what's funny. If people don't die anymore, the world will be overpopulated.
I don't think here we are not talking about the planet Earth. We are talking about being
Yeah,
a
you will be able to sell
multi-planetary
people.
species. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's when we reach the next level of evolution
yeah,
as a species.
exactly. And it will be amazing, Kike. Don't you ever think about seeing all the planet? Like, look there. Is the Earth there? I'm in Mars now. I'm moving to Venice, like texting somebody. I'm on Venice now. We come
It's true
back
that
on Earth.
he looks like Mobutu a little bit when you look right. Si on lui met une toque là, comme ça, c'est vrai que bon, il a du. Oui, oui. He looks like a dictator. Indeed. Dalia would be a dictator as well out there. Mungala Digital. Won't you just get tired of living though? Especially doing the same thing over and over. Actually, that was interesting in the video that I saw. Some people might just become so intelligent and so wise from just living and living that they might even arrive to a superior level of consciousness and intelligence from knowing so much, and they might even join other people, because that might be possible. Like, the possibilities are endless. It's just that we have to think outside of the box of us today. It wouldn't be the same thing. The societies wouldn't work the same way, and we wouldn't see each other the same way, I guess. Even if you just had the possibility to enhance yourself, let's not even go to extending your life forever. Maybe you can extend it for 100 years, but just imagine if you could change parts of your body, the parts that don't work, like in a lot of those movies, like Ghost in the Shell and etc. And that the most important part would be your soul. Hey, you might. Dalia has something against you. like, and maybe he is. Let me ask my friends. This changes people. You see what I mean? What up, Joel? This changes people. The fact that somebody that lose their arms can replace them changes everything. The fact that somebody, let's say, you can change your eyes to eyes that see better, or eyes that see far away, or eyes that see underwater, depending of the job that you do. These will create a society that is completely different, just like the society of today, because of with all these cell phones and all this internet, all this information that is completely available for everyone, changes already. You can now grasp information anywhere you want, whereas 1,000 years ago, not only you would die at probably 25 in a war, but also you had no access to information, to books, to reading, to all these things.
Yeah, and one of important things I wanted to mention is about being boring, having not having fun. I don't think, even if today we had the possibility to download knowledge instead of going in university and doing college and all those stuffs, life shall be more funnier than we have it now. Okay, because now you can get like 5 degrees or 10 degrees is almost impossible because of the time it takes and the energy you have to pull on it. But imagine if you could, like, in matter of seconds, just download all the knowledge needed for you to be an engineer, like in 2 seconds.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, that's the type of future we live in. Okay, today you can be an engineer, then tomorrow you are maybe some scientist in something and doing some chemistry things, and tomorrow you can. It will be very amazing. And the way we are seeing money as it is today, we will not need money because, yeah, those things, those goods and service we need today will no longer be needed for us. So that's it. It's very exciting.
Why would we eat?
We will not eat.
Eh?
But I don't think one thing is the human body will be a luxury thing to have this flesh body. Yeah. And only
So
the
some people
rich,
might have apple
yeah,
bodies,
yeah,
and
the frozen the
everybody else would
frozen,
have the
yeah,
android bodies.
cybernetic body. Because if you reach now, I don't know if I can check it here. There are already some guys in United States writing down to get their body frozen, like, for 15 years to
Eh?
be reanimated again after 50
Yeah, I
years,
saw that.
so they can
Everybody
live
would know
like,
everything, but are they
yeah.
sure they can reanimate him?
That's it. If he can put his consciousness somewhere, so it's possible. Why not?
It is not exciting. Life is beautiful the way it is. Touch and feel. Yeah, well, listen. Trust me, people will find different type of excitement, maybe with electricity. I don't know if you saw this movie called Surrogates. You remember that movie? Surrogates? With Surrogates was with Bruce Willis. And it's a world where everybody's beautiful, but actually everybody's controlling robots. Oh, what's going on? And everybody's controlling robots, and everybody lives, you see, very beautiful. Everybody looks very beautiful, etc. But in reality, everybody is in a box, and they all live in VR. and the real him is, and he hates that, and that's him, the real him. But the rest of humanity, they just want to live as beautiful robots and control those beautiful robots, because nobody's scared anymore to go out, because even if you get like hate in the street or killed in a party, or it's just the body that you can replace with another one, you just go back to yourself and then take another body, and you're good to go, and you can get anybody in yeah in a cheap body, or depending on the money you have, you can get any type of body inside of a convenience store. You can just go there at the Paki and just get yourself a
Yeah, but
body with.
I don't think everything engineers, scientists, and everybody are trying to do is just to try to stop death.
Yeah, true.
That's the most important thing. And we have to ask ourselves, there is no one, even the poorest human being, who want to die. So
Yep.
we all want to live forever. And it is in our instinct. And this way of transferring our consciousness into another body, because I don't know how it is in other country, like in Congo. If someone get his heart stop beating, they say he's dead. But I don't know here in Sweden, your brain activity most stops. Is then they can say that you are dead. So in that way, that means is when our consciousness are no longer there in our body. So
But what is
more.
consciousness?
Yeah, that's the most important thing. What's consciousness? If we take it, it can be defined in different way, right?
Yeah.
The ability to make decision, right? That makes something conscient. Okay, so AI or small car become conscient when they can drive you from point A to point B. That you feel it is alive. That feeling that you are alive, that also we can define consciousness in different way. But here we are talking about human consciousness, right? As us human, the heart of our feeling, what we have. We may cry sometime, we have. And the most
Empathy.
yeah, be happy, be sad, all those things. And the thing that are very complicated for scientists about human consciousness is that you may change. You are not the same as you was yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's very difficult for the AI to act on, because the AI cannot predict what you will think in the future, but they can change it maybe if they have enough of data.